How's it? Welcome along to Bez's Garage. Dark nights are here, daylight saving's gone, so lucky we've got good lights in the garage so we can see what's going on. I just wanted to show you the completed steering on the police mower. So if we drop down here, I'll run you through what we did. So there was originally a steering system in here, but it wasn't set up very well. So what we've done is we've taken out this shaft, shortened it, made it straight because it wasn't straight and it was all out of kilter. We've got the universal joint going through to a couple of bearings here. We had to space the bearings out a bit because they weren't right in the right place. We've greased them up, and then we've made up a new piece in here which drops down to the actuator arm here. And then from the actuator arm it comes into a push rod which you put a little bend in so it comes down and clears the front axle. There's plenty of room to put a pulley in here because it's higher up, it's not going to hit the pulley. Then we come through to the front part where we've got a couple of bearings, top and bottom, and then we have a couple of arms onto there, dropping onto an arm at the back, and then out to the push rod. So I'll lift it up so you can see what it's like underneath. Okay, so you can see underneath here a bit better what we've done. We've put this arm onto here. Now these distances are crucial. You need to get these distances between here and here, and here and here, and here and here crucial, otherwise the steering's too hard to push. The other thing that's important is the distance from here to here, because it'll make it easier. Now I had to work with the ones we already had. I normally have them a little bit longer in here so that you get a bit more leverage, but it's okay. So all we've done is set up the Ackerman, which we've talked about before, which is the angle between here. Obviously if you run in the front, the Ackerman needs to be out the front of it the same distance as it is in here, so it'll be out instead of in. I tend to run it on the back because I just think it's easier and better to do. So these are just 10mm rods that we've just put a thread on the end and put tie rod ends, put rod ends on the end of it. We can adjust them. It's all bolted through through there. When I'd finished it, I didn't like it wasn't strong enough, so I've just put an extra brace along here. And so to pull the steering wheel, I'm moving probably about quarter of a turn, and I've got full lock one way, and quarter of a turn, and I've got full lock the other way. And you can probably see that one wheel turns more than the other wheel. And that's the secret to getting your mower to handle, is to get your Ackerman right, so you've got the right turning in. We've also got the toe in, toe out, and that's all really good. But yeah, it moves nice and smoothly, nothing binds on anything, and it'll be a great setup. So that's a big improvement, I think. So the proof will be once we get the mower back in it, the motor back in it, and we get it running, and then away we go. So I'll just show you this here. So obviously if we go right to there and right to there, and it'll be good. Now the other thing, just while we're talking about front end, so that's how I do them. I quite like the push rod idea. Obviously there's all different ways you can do it, front, rear, whatever. To me that works really well. And just a reminder, I do actually make front ends, and they look a little bit like this. So everything you see here is what comes in your front end. Okay, so you have the rod ends, the axles, the bearings, the tyres, the wheels, this whole lot here all comes together, and I am just making another lot at the moment because I've got some people that want them. So they're selling at about $390 including GST. That's for everything you see here. Okay, and then all you have to do is weld it on. Make sure you weld it on square, as you're not going to get your 10 degrees inclination here. So it's set up with 10 degrees KPI, and it's set up with 10 degrees of caster as well, which I think is about the right amount to go with it. You can't adjust the caster, but you can adjust the camber, and you can adjust the toe in as well. So that's realistically all I wanted to cover today. So just showing you a couple of different ways of front ends. That one uses parts you can just buy and replace. That one's got parts that people have made. Either way, whatever works for you is great. So until next time, Bez's Garage.